Alright everybody, so welcome back to Biomutant for the Dark Side playthrough. So, last time we left off we got through the tutorial and now we're back to start our travels throughout the world. We still got names coming up on the side and now we see the guy's name of the person that speaks the entire game, and we also get a little pro tip for sprinting. Shift. And the flag marker, time to pee on it.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
That would be us. By far. Like I said, urinates on every sign.
Let's see.
Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You unlock a signpost when you interact with it, aka pee on it. You can fast travel to signposts using you've unlocked by selecting on the map. Open the map at any time by pressing M. Alright. Now, time for the beginning of the dark side. Well, I guess we already started, but now we get to really go crazy and off the deep end with it. Damn. And that, my friends, is the Porky Puff. You guys get to see how big it is. It's like
that must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg.
Yep. It's like
need
some
a hat trick to bring that down.
Really weird.
The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Can I speak
That's
now?
not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Gee whiz, thanks narrator. Alright, now I can talk. Yeah, see, it's a little big. It's a little big bastard. Little three-headed, I don't even know.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see
scaly,
made it out
fluffy
alive.
Beast thing. What's up, buddy? What's wrong? Got your shit ran in? Yeah, that big guy fuck you all up.
Terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Well, guess what? It's the end of days, buddy. That's just what happens. Your inner balance is two halves that complete the wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through the deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions create your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters. It also affects other characters too.
To save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
Whether or not you like you. My.
He doesn't know what your connection
So be
is
wary
to
of
this
how you want to
place,
play the game.
but
I just don't care.
something tells him
I really
you
like to
stay
play.
true
I really
to
am
your heart.
very interested in playing this dark side. Interesting with captives and PSI shrines will award you with PSI points that you can unlock unlock Phisonic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the inner required dark or light inner balance, or required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged.
Fuck you.
Not by your intentions.
Yeah, go to hell. Definitely not monetized now, I'm
Understand why
cussing.
he'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Well, you better figure it out, Bonk.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
Shut up.
They're already heading down my road.
I love the difference between those two. She hits him like he's a golf ball, and he smacks her down with a big-ass shovel. You've gained PSI points. Use it to unlock powers in the mutagen menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that the PSI points you can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura and those without color. If I can speak, which 9 times out of 10 I cannot.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
More than likely.
Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby.
Can anybody guess which one we're going to pick?
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
That is true. Always
The Jagni
does.
tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Indeed.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved.
Now see,
He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
as a quest tracking, your current and started quest are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quest you're tracking by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Now I have the hiccups. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
The bridge. With your corny ass statement. You all will see what I mean.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Ta-da! Although I do like his corny ass fucking remarks, man. It makes me chuckle every time I hear it. It's just gonna be like the third time I hear some of it. Oh wait, what am I doing? Whoops. I hit the wrong people, I think. Yeah, whoops. I did. Whatever. That's my fault. I attacked the wrong people.
Area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Although, it's weird. I don't know why they allowed me to attack the opposite, but whatever. It's of no consequence. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what it is about this game, I just really like it. If you guys can't tell, because I feel like this beginning part of me talking is probably a lot better than the light version to a certain degree. I'm just a lot more enthused about it now that I've played the game for a decent amount of time now. So I'm like really pumped to be doing it again.
That's the Jagni tribe's fault. Their friendship can be
It's like
a
a little
blessing
fucking
or
child,
a
but
curse.
whatever.
It's up to you.
It's fantastic.
You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
Well, first I'm peeling your flag. That way I have a waypoint.
Let's see.
And boop. And talk to you.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're
Shut up.
at war.
I don't care what you have to say. You're an underling.
He
The hell I
let
want to talk
in,
to you.
But thinks you should be patient when it comes to the Sifu.
feel like just saying that this time with accidentally hit one of their people. It's okay.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
It's the only part I
welcomes
don't
you to
agree
the
with them.
Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
Fair enough.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves, to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
I bet you can.
Sometimes
Weird little
one
mink
memory
thing.
can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that, so embrace. He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The
In
Sifu was
certain
waiting for
degrees,
something
yeah.
to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
So be it. It was
The
kind of
Myriad
upsetting
are
too.
too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
And the handshake. But yeah, it's kind of upsetting because my chair is starting to get old now and pulling apart.
Their kin must
Making
put
me
an
itchy.
end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He
Yep,
says
let's
you'll
go.
regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
I don't know about all that now.
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties.
Sounds like a perfect way to go dark side.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting, nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
No, that's fine. I did accidentally skip through a little bit of that, but it happens. It's the only other thing that the only thing I don't like about this game is that the voiceover says the same thing about the tribes, almost on like a consistent basis whenever you're near the Sifu. Or he's talking about them. It's just always about omnipresent, omnipresent. Like, dude, you're gonna say it like 5 times. You can say it once. It's okay.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. We'll be around when you return.
I didn't mean to speak to you, but it's okay. Alright, now. Onward and outward, shall we? And boop boop. Time to go to our home village. And that big bastard right there.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Now, he's a little too strong for us to be trying to take on, so we're just going to let him be. Although he is slow. But, you know, the bigger they are, the more it means we're going to have to use a gun. Because knockback isn't really a thing for big guys that I've found out, where it's a lot harder to do.
But it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see.
Alright, well, let's get it going.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going.
Hey, only thing you can do, man.
He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
As my voice cracks. Oh my. That was fast. You fucking prick. Go toss me the fuck in. Yep. You can swim in most water, while in very deep water you slowly lose Kai energy, and when you're out of Kai you'll drown. And yes, it really does go down that fast.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim.
Fucking dick.
But you need practice. Lots of practice. You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. He won't let anyone know you can't swim. He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
I'm sure.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. She's not unhappy with your progress, but you still have a lot to prove. You should know, practice makes perfect. She says nobody is perfect. That's why you practice. She'll see you at the village square.
I'm gonna keep you a smartass.
She understands, but sometimes you need to do what you have to and not what you want to.
Oh, I just wanted to see if it did anything different.
Here's another familiar face.
Gizmo!
With his mind.
Our little mole friend.
Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will pay for the mistakes of the last.
Which is true.
You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Of course. Even if I'm being a smartass, still gotta do it. Use my other finger to do this.
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right.
Fair enough.
He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Nope. Get my hands dirty, I guess.
That's the spirit.
Since
You
you're
can't
gonna
make a
keep
difference
talking my
unless
ear
you
off
get your
anyway.
hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Oh my goodness. Got the yawns going on. I don't know what the hell I just made, but whatever.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. Gizmo doesn't mind sharing. What's his is yours, and what's yours is his. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Indeed.
It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Oh my, come on, Mom. It's not that fair. I'm just trying to. I'm hanging out with Gizmo.
She wants to see you on the village square right away. She suggests you better hurry up then. You won't get far with that attitude. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She says it's not only about this moment and where you were going. You have to find yourself first, then everything else will follow.
I love that.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. She wants you to understand that whatever path you choose in life, you must stay true to yourself.
Alright.
They look determined. Better watch out.
I don't give a fuck. They can look determined all they want. I'll beat their ass.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you.
Well then come on, put your money where your mouth is then.
There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right.
Whoops. Oh, I might not get the chance to take any of them out this time because my weapon's so short. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I might be able to with this alt. Got one. Come on. Yeah, fuck the guy with the bow. You can fuck him up in a second. Fuck the one up first. Alright, now fuck the guy with the bow up. Oh. Ah! Aw. I used the wrong finger to do that. It's okay. You still got two of them. Fuck you.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay.
Indeed.
It's time to focus on your training now. She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more.
That is true. Nothing annoys somebody more that wants to make you mad than you ignoring them and not getting flustered about it. Makes them envious. Or not envious, enraged. It's beautiful.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
What's up, Pop?
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Fair enough. No, it doesn't matter which finger I use. They're both slow. Actually, I was a little faster. A lot faster.
He's
So there's a
curious
pause
to
in it.
see what you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left forgotten at the bottom of a pile of recyclables.
Or should it have?
He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Come on, get our hands dirty.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Alright, Pops, come on. When looting, you will find add-ons. These can be crafted into items to increase the stats of the item. To upgrade armor and clothing with items, select a slot and an add-on, then press F. Bam.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style.
Hey, there it
You should
is.
take it with you. Wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Well, you know, some people are just naturally good at some things, some people aren't. Alright, let's go talk to her. Get this going.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Says being on time would be better yet. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. You might not be ready to take on someone with smarts yet.
Not punching like that, we won't.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's all she's ever asked of you. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. That's why you should be sure to thank him for it.
Looks like a big ass koala bear type dude. Come here, little cricket. Grasshopper thing.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. Thinks you could say that about everything. She hopes you have better days ahead. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You should think of it as watching over you when she can't. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. Everything ends, both good and bad. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Fuck dreading fire, we
That's
use
just
fire.
adding fuel to the flames.
What, the fact we had to dodge shit falling on us?
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
And out the door we go. Yep. We out.
Your Muma says Lupin is a problem older than you. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight.
Nah, I think it might be a little stubborn.
Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
You bitch. That's actually the second time he's done that. Prick. Now, and just for anybody out there who is playing this game or thinks about playing it, you actually do have to do this. So, and you'll see why in a little bit. And then I'll explain, you know, what I did and how I figured out you actually have to do it. So you see how it says F? And you hop on his back and you start fucking him up?
You
Well,
must go through fire and water to make it out of here.
way back when I did the first run through this game, I sat in the back for probably the better part of 20 minutes, waiting for her to beat him up, thinking that that's what you needed to do. And yeah, no, it's not what you need to do. You gotta go punch the shit out of him until you get the Q, and then let you know that happen.
Waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Game doesn't really explain that very well. Judging by the fact you get told to stay out of it, which obviously, you know, I'd say probably 50% of people would stay out of it, 50% of people wouldn't. I just thought she beat his ass. Come back here, Mom. I'm coming. Save me. I'm drowning. Bong. This is probably like the weakest way for a badass character, quote unquote, that's supposed to be badass to go out. You know, you just get smacked in the back by this big ass, supposed to be carnivore character.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Yeah, not now that she's dead. Pops ain't no martial art master. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of thought there was going to be more to that as far as her fighting. I thought it'd be like this badass fight scene
If a
where,
sacrifice
you know,
is made for someone else,
she's
it's
fighting a
not
whole
lost.
bunch of them.
but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies.
The hell is
with you.
that?
What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Yeah, and sorry for any of you who hear the background noise. My window's open because it's extremely hot in my room right now, and I can't run fans or the AC unit while I'm recording, so kind of sucks a little bit, but you know, just is what it is.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Absolutely. But, alright, let's get going. Actually, alright guys, so I'm going to make another ending to an episode right here. I will catch you guys next time. I'm going to go get a shower real quick because I am sticky, sweaty from work today. So yeah, I will catch you guys back here next time, and we will continue on the dark side path. So I will see you guys later. I'm going to go to shower. Hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you back here next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.